You are a webinar superstar, much higher engagement, better attendance record numbers. So what do you think was its secret sauce that made it so successful?
Yeah, so I think you're talking about PartnerCast at AWS.
Yes.
This goes back to our conversation about value. What is the value you are bringing? And you should never have a webinar or any kind of event for the sake of having a webinar or to check a box. What is the actual value to partner? Is it valuable for 5 partners, or is it valuable for your entire ecosystem or a very healthy chunk of your ecosystem? Just because you have something to say doesn't necessarily mean that partners are ready to hear it, or doesn't mean that it needs to be something dedicated for a very small group. When I think about partners, there's no partner out there who only has one other partner. Maybe they're only attached to one hyperscaler, but we all know that there's several partners within those communities. They also have a lot of other folks reaching out. There's a lot of noise. I think that we as human beings in general take our jobs out of it. We're inundated with noise every day. Spam calls and texts these days are bananas. I live in Los Angeles and I see all these billboards all day long. We're being input with so much information. So if you want the partner's attention, you need to ensure that you have a very clear value with that information and a very clear purpose and action to go alongside that. Because if you're adding value, you're golden. But if you've asked your partner to come to too many things that are not valuable, they're just going to tune you out. They're not going to listen anymore. Your mind share with that partner is very much based on the thought leadership and value that you bring to the relationship. So being conscious of what that looks like helps you determine, is this a webinar or is this an email?